With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
His second year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. Second year in the same offense with the same head coach should lead to an even bigger jump in year 3.
Big yardage there on the scramble. He gets him a first down. Young, he's going to change it up. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Yellow, 1.
Young off the play fake. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. Jatavion Sanders taking it in. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we've seen the flashes throughout his 4 years in the league, but he's coming off an injury-riddled season where he only played 10 games. Has to eliminate the costly turnovers at 52 in 4 seasons, and he's hoping the new coach Liam Cohen can unlock his untapped potential, and it has to happen right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, run! Son, this is hot. Go.
Now Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
A
Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, Lion. Focus, hot.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Hey, Soko, hot. 11. Hot.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? We've heard that from different guys before. Remember, it kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
2nd and 7.
Hey, red on red. Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Oh, look at the juke. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
After 1, 7-0. Audier Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Easy, Ralph, done. This one's hot. Silver.
They'll run with Etienne. And will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point attempt to come here. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Come on, set, strike, 3, yellow, 43, ready?
They run again with Dowdle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They run here with Dowdle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Lawrence. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 30 left.
Now Lawrence. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
13 loop. Hey, center. Zach. There we go.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, so hot.
A give running right, ETN. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Brought down by DJ Wanham. Now 2nd and 9.
Lisa 24. 9, this is hot.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, kill.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Go, go. Here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Young will set to throw. That's complete right around the 8. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Young to throw it. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, run!
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
On red. 13 loose. Hey, tomato. 30 left.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate in hour 2 to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. And it starts with a good one in the AFC West. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. And it's a guy who missed most of the run to the Super Bowl last year, Rashee Rice. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the rookie starter, the second-round pick, Tyler Shuck. Fans hoping this will be the first of many, his first ever NFL touchdown pass. Both teams a little slow to get the offenses in gear. It's week 1. We're all tied at the half. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here it's Tua hooking up with his main man, Jalen Waddle. A 21-yard touchdown pass. This one's gone to halftime with the Dolphins with the lead in the opener at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quit in this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son. Here we go.
And they'll go again with ETN. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
ETN up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here we go.
A handoff for ETN. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's a give to ETN. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Looking to put a drive together. Young here, you can see changing the play. Young now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And now an audible here into something else. Throwing, Young. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards.
3-3.
That's good for Panthers. First down.
Looking to throw, Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
52.
40-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
10 seconds.
Panthers first down.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 6.
Black 40.
And the Panthers.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle, 34 yards. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the one touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Red on red. Son, it's on. Here we go.
On the counter, Etienne. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
Ready? Hey, Lion.
Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
All right, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Hey, go. Son, it's on.
Lawrence going to throw again. And Thomas has it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Lisa 24.
They'll run with Etienne. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Screenplay, here's Etienne. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
17. There we go. Yellow, 43.
Now Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Hubbard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. So no gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
45. Right. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Set. Clock.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Carolina, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.